Welcome everybody. Thanks for coming. It's Hare Krishna temple. So we will start with some kirtan. Kirtan is glorification. It's glorification of the divine using mantra. So the Maha mantra includes 3 names: Hare, Krishna, and Rama. So these 3 names in a certain combination is the Hare Krishna Maha mantra. So we'll begin with a few short prayers, and then we'll start doing mantra meditation. So the idea is that we call and response. I will sing the mantra, and then everyone will respond. Voice, and then back. So, would you be able to read this for the Maha mantra? So while we sing the introductory prayers, then we will get started. So, if wonderful thing about Sanskrit is even if we don't understand the meaning, these are sacred vibrations being passed on to the mind teachers that are completely pure and heart. So we can kind of meditate on opening up ourselves to this experience and to become more full in our spiritual nature. So we begin. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale Krishna Bhakti Krishna Prabhupada Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna,
That's nice. Very nice. So this mantra, this chant, is very special tool, spiritual technology to use in this stage. And if one is resourceful, they'll take advantage of this tool for elevation of consciousness. So there's many kind of herbs, many kind of coupons, special offers that one can take advantage of if they are do some research, resourceful, look to try things out. This is one of those. It's said that in this age, this is according to the Vedic literature, there's many ages. The earth is on a cycle and it experiences different seasons of righteous. So we heard this morning from this one, this Andre Goswami. He was the inaugurator of this current manifestation of this Vedic College. Though, actually, Guru Community College is actually founded by His Divine Grace, the Bhakti Swami Prabhu. He's our founder of Acharya, but one of his students started this in Kansas City about 25 years ago. And this morning he was telling us that it's like this age is like low battery. The leaders we call or whatever, and low battery also. This is what's happening in this age. Righteously, our morals are even what to speak about spiritual compass, which is actually non-moral, is low battery. So it's called Kali, this present age. It's called the age of coral and hypocrisy. There's many scriptural references in the Vedic texts which describe that in this age, the general populace, like us, will be a little bit slow for spiritual growth. Will be a little bit lazy for spiritual growth. It will be disturbed in our mind. So many attachments, so many versions will nag us at every moment. We will have short lives. And all of these things mean that yoga practice in the traditional sense is very difficult. Yoga means unity. There's the word yoga. There's two bowls, there's the towels on this shirt here, beautiful shirt, and two bowls of the male's towels. You can yoke them together with a piece of wood, right? And they like it actually because they like to use their strength. So if you train them, then they really enjoy it. And there's a natural harmony between towels and human society. Because the towels can bow. And if you see on the passport, US passport, you'll see there's some reward visa section. It's like a watermelon full of prominent fields. And it's a very natural harmony. The mother of the cow, she cares for her young, and she also considers all the humans her young. She's very loving, so she gives milk. So the bull is yoked, right? Two bulls are yoked. The word the same, the word yoke comes from that yoke. The yoke means unity. So what is the unity? What do we learn? What do we unite into? Ultimately, it's mind, so the stream. That can be realized, the stream can be realized in different features according to the sincerity, the dedication, the determination of the student to realize the supreme different levels. So the preliminary student has a certain understanding that's in any field, and the intermediate student has another understanding, and also the top student. In this age, we're speaking that this law is the best tool to take advantage of, to actually realize the supreme. So when we chant this mantra, our consciousness is being purified. And we can enter into unity. We can yoke ourselves to the divine. Right? And we ourselves are divine in nature. So we're just covered. And our pure nature, who we really are, the soul, is completely pure. But it's covered. The example is given that there's a window. So there's a wall underneath this robe of ribbon. This robe has a certain opaqueness, just like you can see in that. It's kind of old-fashioned, but it works. You can see inside is the light of it. And there's a certain sheath or there's a certain covering. The more translucent that covering, the more original light is emanating from the whole. So in the human form, we have the ability to perform yoga And when we perform this yoga, specifically this chanting of Hare Krishna mantra, then that sheath or that covering becomes completely clear, translucent. And the original light of the soul, which is who we really are, can shine through. So we can experience full peace, full satisfaction, full purity, full love. And we can also emanate them and share them with others. So that is the purpose of this Hare Krishna movement. This Krishna conscious movement is to make everybody have a practice of sincere yoga practice, an execution of sincere yoga practice, and to consent to make everybody happy everywhere by sharing this with everyone religion. So thank you everybody for being here. We will do a little more chanting. Does anybody know this? Okay, so you have a little less than 10 minutes. I welcome everybody. If anybody needs anything, just please let us know. We can get you some water and also go on. This air conditioning is a little testy, a little sensitive. I apologize for that. Okay.
I was hearing that how one knows when they're in union or connected with things. Maybe you explain or share us like how does one act? I mean, how does one feel or what is one thing that people cannot necessarily buy something that everyone
So we have to know really what the goal looks like. And then we can identify it. Well, this is a question that Arjuna asked in the Bhagavad Gita. He asked Krishna, who's his spiritual master, what does man or a person who's completely transcendental to the material world completely realize spiritually? How does he sit? How does he walk? How does he speak? And Krishna gives some explanations that this person is decomposed in happiness and distress. They see all the material resources like gold, stone, anything. They see it with an equal eye. They actually learn to appreciate every living being on the same platform, the same value, because they can see that the spirit soul, just like me, is within that body, giving life to that form. And we're actually relatives, actually family. Specifically, one can know that one is being purified more and more when they become free of the contaminations of the dust of lust, anger, greed, envy, illusion. And it's kind of self-evident that one will know when they are not lusty, and they're not greedy, and they're not envious. They'll feel a lightness to themselves. They'll feel that, you know, he has what he has, that's good. Right? Envy, jealousy means that you have something and I don't want you to have it. That's envy, jealousy. And it's a very deep-rooted disease. And that's covering us. If we misidentify with the body, then we're not automatically have a limited pool of resources to satisfy this body. Because materially speaking, there's only a limited amount of resources. So if everybody in this room, very, I have $1 bill. Okay, I have $1 bill, but which only has many bills as there are people in this room. So if I want another one, I have to take yours. Does that make sense? What if there was a spiritual bill you could collect immediately? Your mind, I know your mind was spiritual holiness. Algorithm, making these algorithms. So, but we can actually gather unlimited quantities of spiritual resources by union with the divine. That's more. So what is that spiritual? That's bliss. So we can access that bliss of the spiritual platform. On the material platform, bliss is only when it's sleeping or falling. When you don't experience the bliss, when it's sleeping or falling, you experience sadness and grief. So actually, our teachers explain when was there advancing spiritual consciousness? Because it's you simultaneously feel satisfaction, pleasure, like that universe. Tushki, there's a verse which describes people at once. So it's distracting. Do you know? It's why we go stronger. You feel when you practice spiritual life, you simultaneously feel pleased, satisfied, just like a hungry man. So you're pleased and satisfied from eating food. So it doesn't mean you have to get a certificate. Actually, hey, you were pleased from this food. Come on, you don't have to convince me, right? And I'm full, I'm satisfied, nourished. So it's like that. So the idea is the sincere seekers, they don't stop. They don't stop searching for that real satisfaction. They keep scrutinizing themselves. And I'm still finding traces of lust and greed. I'm still finding lust. I'm still finding envy in my heart. That's called sincerity. Sincere search for purity. So there's actually a wonderful phenomenon that the more pure we actually become, the more we feel we're not purified. Then we keep searching harder and in fact more intensely for that purity. So thank you for the cool question. We're going to have to pause the questions for now. And we're going to start the party ceremony. We're going to rise and go here to the front. There are a few seats, so if anybody's comfortable sitting, feel free. But in general, we'll stand up here, we'll just sing and dance, and we'll watch the pujaari, the priest, offering some special articles to the worships. Three more time. Worship time and birthday time. Thank you for being here. We'll have the little discussion after this, and then it'll be the feast. So if you have to leave, please let us know. We're just free to go. Hare Krishna. Are you on the center of your tongue? All glories and symbol devotees. All glories and symbol devotees. All glories and symbol devotees. All
Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Really nice turnout. A lot of devotees here today. So, we're here, we're worshiping Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is here on our right side, and Lord Nityananda is here on the left. And underneath them are the brass deities, which we offer more intimate service on a daily basis. They're called Chota deities. We actually give them a bath and like that every day. And there's also Lord Nrsimhadev there on the altar. You can see a picture of him also here. next to the instruments. So that song that we just sang is actually the glorification of Lord Nrsimha. It's a form of Krishna. He appeared in this form as half man, half lion, and he destroyed this demon Hiranyakashipu very viciously. If you analyze this photo, this page, you can see it. This is the Lord's protection for his devotees. He very much appreciates his devotees' unalloyed love for him, and he's willing to do anything to protect them. So, we are here practicing the Sankirtan movement. Everyone has congregated together to worship the Lord. And we're at different stages of our knowledge, but eternally, or on our deepest platform, we are all lovers of God, and we are all his children. So we're all family, and it's very nice to be congregated here today with all of you. So I would like to announce that today is the auspicious disappearance date of one of our most wonderful personalities that we know about. His name is Srivas Thakur. So this is the disappearance day of Srivas Pandit. And on the disappearance day of the great souls, great teachers, like Srivas Pandit, then it's a wonderful time to ask for prayers and to glorify them, hear a little bit about them. So we'll do that in just a moment. I'd like to say that today's feast has not been sponsored. So if anybody feels inspired just to sponsor today's feast or something, please let me know. Okay? It's not taken yet. So thank you everybody for being here, and let us continue with a little discussion in the back. Please make yourself at home. There's some waters here that our wonderful friend Shankar brought, and you please help yourself to those. If anybody needs the restroom, it's just down on the bottom of the stairs. And yeah, thank you so much. Hare Krishna. So we'll meet here at the back. Make yourselves at home.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
So we will begin with a little bit of invocation mantras. Today we're using the technology. We're high-tech monks, and we have it available, so we try to use it. We try to use it for spiritual elevation. If we don't use it for that, then we know what we're using. Distractions and things like that. So I'll pull up, it's kind of like a lesson on how to use it as well. I try to have it kind of be an instruction on how to use your technology in Krishna service. So there's wonderful collection of paintings, pictures. You can see here, Jagannath Prabhu likes to keep Krishna as his background. This is one of the deities in the ISKCON temples. And today we're going to look at site here. This is called Hare. So this is a tool. I'm going to pull up new tab. Okay, so this is Bhaktivedanta Vedas. You can use this at home, you can use this at work, you can use this anywhere that you have access to the internet. I highly suggest it. It's a very powerful tool. So it has many of the literatures which our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, has written, translated. His letters to his disciples are there. So many wonderful things. Today we're going to use this tool for a few things, including some invocation prayers. So this is an invocation. It's called a Mangala Charana, which means auspicious, to beseech blessings from the feet of superiors. The auspicious blessings which are received from reciting prayers to great personalities. So this is called a Mangala Charana, and Prabhupada included this at the beginning of his Bhagavad Gita. And usually before we do a class in the evening time, we recite this prayer. So we can increase the font size. That makes it easy to read. So let's do it together. Okay, we'll do it a little slow and, try it out. Om Jnana Jnanasya Jnana Shalakaya Chakshurindriyam Deva Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Visham Saitam Deva Gurave Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Radhi Sadhanatika Ande Nam Shri Guru Shri Bhagavan Shri Guru Vaishnava Shri Rupam Sarvajatmam Sarvajana Karunam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sarvaitam Sarvatutam Vedana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Balaram Sadhana Navita Shri Shadnavita Shara Krishna Nam Sindhu Dinamando Jagatpade Gopesha Gopinaramanda Radha Gosre Tatarana Rangi Radhe Krishna Krishna Sute Nami Hare Anchal Padayusha Imasu Hare Patikrana Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasari
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Sounded beautiful. So now we're going to continue. I have pulled up a little painting here. This is the painting of the Pancha Tattva. So those that are from Bengal, they may be more familiar, but everybody has the opportunity to learn about the Pancha Tattva. So these are 5 personalities which are specifically important for us in this age. So here in the middle we have Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he's actually Krishna himself. He's descended in the form of a devotee. Next to him, the group is Nityananda Prabhu. These are the same 2 persons that are on the altar in our temples. Otherwise known as Gora Nitai. Gora Chaitanya, Gora Nityananda. So Nityananda's right hand side is Sri Advaita. Then in the red, you have Radha Pandit. Then you have Srinivas Pandit here. So today is specifically the day that we're learning, we're praying to Srinivas Pandit. Srinivas Pandit is very merciful to fallen souls. So in the database, we'll do a little research. Everything you want to learn about Krishna consciousness, you can learn from Srila Prabhupada's books. It's like sometimes we're trying to research a topic, right? And we have to go all over the place to find what we're looking for. What's wonderful about Krishna consciousness is you can tap into it in an infinite way from one direct source. That's a philosophy, or that has some philosophy to it. That's because Srila Prabhupada, our founder and charter, is connected with Krishna. And so philosophically, if there's an infinite, supreme person, right, they should, according to my intelligence, right, they should have unlimited knowledge. So they should have that person should have unlimited knowledge. Does that check out logically? Yeah, right? Does everyone understand the question? If there is a supreme person who's infinite, that person should have all knowledge. My neighbor, he has some knowledge. Dad has some knowledge. But there's a supreme person who should have all knowledge. And includes knowledge that my dad has, that my neighbor has, that my mom has, like that. That's logical. Usually there is some. Listen. So, what I was trying to make is that when somebody's connected to that person, if somebody has a very intimate relationship with the person who knows everything, then the second personality can be said to also know everything. Because that person can, or the supreme person, can inform. Right? So this is the idea. There's actually a Vedic aphorism or a line of information that states that one who has a guru
is understood to know everything. Because the Guru, the ultimate Guru being Krishna, the Supreme Person, somebody who has a connection with the Guru has access to that wellspring of information. So Srila Prabhupada has learned through submissive service and inquiry from his spiritual master, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. He's here on the wall. We have his literatures as well. His historical personality. He started 64 temples in India, known as the Gaudiya Math. And Srila Prabhupada, his disciple, was given an instruction that you learn this science, right, and spread it all over the world in the English language. So Srila Prabhupada, our spiritual master, has begun that mission. And we're simply humble servants trying to pick up that gift and maybe pass it on if we can manage. So, from Srila Prabhupada's books, you can learn all about Krishna consciousness. And that's what we recommend here at the ISKCON Temple. It's learn about Krishna consciousness from Srila Prabhupada. So, beginning that journey, we'll start exploring. So I typed in the word Srimas, and I found a letter. This is a letter to Amayatma, right, that was written in Los Angeles in 1974. And here, there was that painting that we saw. That painting that we saw was actually an arti that was going to be performed. You can see again, I'll show you. Right here at the corner, there's a frame, right? It's a deep. There's an ashram, shaka. There's a chakra, this. So this is an arti ceremony. They're going to perform an arti to Lord Chaitanya and Panchatattva. So Prabhupada is actually in this letter. He's describing that painting. So here it says, regarding the painting of the arti ceremony, yes, do it as it is described in the song. The ceremony was held inside. No arti takes place in the open. Lord Chaitanya was a householder at the time. Lord Chaitanya was a householder at the time. Mamati Lila means householder. The form exhibited was the Panchatattva form, as it is described. Vakine Litai Chun Vame Gadadha. Not only are Brahma or Shiva, but all demigods are offering. And everyone has got the secrets. Why are you asking if only Narahari can understand? Srimans was Grihastha, and Advaita Acharya was Grihastha. So this is interesting. This is referring to this painting, and in this painting, you can see the Panchatattva. So actually, Prabhupada was instructing about the different status of the devotees here. And for the sake of having this painting up, then I'll discuss about this one. So does everyone know what Grihastha means? So Grihastha means somebody who has taken shelter of married life in order to make advancement in spiritual life. Isn't it? So, this is an ashram, means shelter. So, those who wear this color, right, saffron, this means brahmachari ashram, or After married life, one can return back to wearing saffron once he becomes retired. At that time, then one enters into the vanaprastha stage, and then at sannyas, right, a swami wears saffron. This is the color for renunciation. This color means that one is refraining from developing intimacy with the opposite gender. That's not the only way to make spiritual advancement. No. That's a certain type of ashram. So Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, he created what's called Chaturmanyamaya Shrishtam Gunakarma Vibhavasham. He says that I created in the human society this 4 varnas. And in addition to that, there's 4 ashrams. So this is a scientific system for human society, which is given by God. The Vedic culture is based on this system. The point of this system is to develop pure love for God. The purpose of the society, the purpose of culture is to encourage and develop pure love for God. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has described Prema Maharto Mahan, that the highest goal above all the other goals is pure love for the Supreme Person. In human society in general, persons follow 4 things. They follow dharma. Dharma means some sort of religion, some sort of duty. And they do that duty, specifically dharma means what's described in the Vedic literatures or the scriptures. But in modern day, we still have some conception of duty. The duty of a father, the duty of a servant, the duty of a statesman, the duty of a mother, the duty of a child. That we understand there's some dharma. Persons want to follow dharma to get the second one, which is called artha. Artha means wealth. So by following rules of the scriptures and being righteous religious persons, then one can get wealth. One gets benefited, one gets favored by the demigods, favored by the powers that be. Right? Just as if a man has a job, right? He executes that job according to the orders of the boss, and he's paid his wage. If he doesn't, it's not paid. So in human society, persons are performing dharma so they can have artha or wealth. Then, when they get the wealth, what do we want to do with it? We want to do karma. We want to do sense gratification. We want to satisfy our desires. Right? It's natural. Right? One of our great acharyas says, money is the honey. If you have money, you can actually buy whatever you want. Any pleasures that you can imagine on the material platform, you can get with money. Isn't it? And right now, it's stated actually in the scriptures that anyone who has money is considered a great person. Because he can get whatever he wants. So we can see these are symptoms of the degradation of human society. That we don't value character as much as we value power. Isn't it? Isn't it? So this is actually a symptom that we lost touch with something deep, more significant, something more natural, something more holistic. That system, that culture is called the Varnashram system. I was describing the Varnashram system is a system of human society to lead to what? The ultimate goal, which is Prema Mahatmahan, which means very love of God. Very love of God. So after somebody performs dharma, they perform religion, and they get wealth, artha. In artha, they engage in karma, sense gratification. Basically, satisfy this body and this mind. Then, when they get tired of it, what is this? You know, my body is getting older. I can have whatever I want, but still my heart is not satisfied. Or we're younger, and we realize what's going on. I travel all over the planet, I do all types of things with my time, with all the money I've got, right? And still something's missing. Then you search for moksha. Has anyone heard of that? Moksha? No one? Moksha means liberation too. Liberation. What is that liberation? That liberation means freedom from this bodily identification, freedom from this cage. Right? So then one searches for moksha, liberation. The desire at that stage is not completely free from contamination. The desire for liberation, according to the Vedic literatures, is so materialistic. Imagine this. Your suffering, we'll call it negative. Backwards, who's backwards? Right? Hair is falling out. Mother is having a hard time. Pocketbooks having a hard time. My relationships, stock market, US versus this and that. All these things, I'll call it a negative. So to go to zero is an improvement. Right? To go to zero, if you're at the negative and go to zero, it's an improvement, right? But it's not positive. Right? You haven't really started to taste what it's like to be in a positive, experience what it's like to really enjoy, to really be full, satisfied, fulfilled, peaceful, blissful. So to go to liberation, to be free from these bodily troubles. Right? Just think about this. If you ever want to understand a little bit more about your situation spiritually, you just fast forward the clock. Okay? Right now, we're inside of this body. Your body will be young, 25 years young, or maybe 55 years young. Right? But if you look at it the other way, right? 25 years old, 50 years old. Fast forward the clock. Little by little, body is deteriorating, mind is deteriorating, mental faculties deteriorating, emotional capacity deteriorating. At a certain point, we're forced to leave this body. At a certain point of time, we cannot stay in this body. These are the basic teachings of spiritual life. If you don't look at that problem, that reality,
then there's no impetus for spiritual life. Because I'm having a great time. Right? I got money. I got power. I got friends. I got family. I have support. They'll take care of me. They'll protect me. They will. They will try their best. Because that's a duty. But at a certain point, how much can they help you? When you're forced to leave this planet, you're forced to leave that body. You have to leave behind wealth, power, name, fame. This makes you morbid. Is it morbid? But it should be blissful. It's actually blissful to see reality. I have to die someday. This is not me. I'm going to go somewhere. I'm something beyond this silly bag of flesh. Look at that problem. So, the whole point of what I'm trying to make is moksha. Moksha is not free from materialistic motivations. Moksha means I want to be peaceful by losing my identity, by becoming free, casting off the shackles of this material life. I'll become nothing, I'll become one. Right? It's still self-centered. It's still egoistic. It's still proud. Real humility, real beauty, real grace starts with service. That's beyond moksha, beyond liberation, is bhakti, is devotion. So prema is actually the fifth goal. It's the fifth goal of human society, which is pure love for God. Right? And service is the manifestation of love. When you love somebody, you serve. So, human society is based off of, human society is meant to lead somebody to realize personally pure love for God. What is prema? Anyone say prema? Sounds cool. So, we were reading at this time, this arting, this painting, at this time, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a grihastha. He hadn't yet taken sannyas. He was married. And he started spreading the Sankirtan movement with congregational chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And he did that with these 4 associates. And they would get together and they would chant Hare Krishna. There's a place, it's called Srivas Thakur, he was a family man. He had wealth, he had property, he had children. But he was dedicated to achieving pure love for God. And his home was the epicenter of this revolution. His home, 500 years ago, was the epicenter where these associates were diving repeatedly into the ocean of pure love for Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And amongst themselves, they were experiencing unlimited ecstasy. But they thought, how can we keep it to ourselves? It's a private affair. One time, there was a devotee. Now, this is important. I'm trying to make a point. We heard in the varnashram system, there's different ashrams. One is called brahmacharya. That means a monk. Externally, I'm practicing as a monk. Internally, I'm a spirit soul with an eternal relationship with Krishna, just like everyone else.
I have a relationship with Krishna, you have a relationship with Krishna. But right now, that's my externals. And I can please Krishna by harmonizing with the scriptural injunctions about that. There's the Grihastha. Grihastha is a married person who's also focused on pleasing the Lord and achieving self-realization, pure love of God. So, one time at the Srivas at Srivas Pandit's house, right? What was happening? It was the kirtan. And it was famous. In there, they are experiencing the highest levels of ecstasy by chanting Hare Krishna. And some people wanted to get in. But it was private. It was pure. They were building and growing and strengthening. So this is called a pastime. Right? At that time, there was one person, and he was a monk. So he was a brahmacharya, and he was a milk drinker. He didn't eat anything, he only drank milk. That was his claim to fame. He was a celibate monk who only drinks milk. Well, he's fine. So the celibate monk that only drinks milk, one can say, it's really so much. Saying it's really serious. So he snuck in. One of the devotees said, okay, you can come in. Don't make any noise. You can watch. The Lord Chaitanya starts dancing, completely spiritual ecstasy. Right? Just you can be present, hide a little bit, watch it happen. When they start chanting Hare Krishna. And they were chanting, and they started with the chanting. Lord Chaitanya is thinking, hey, I'm not getting ecstasy. I'm not feeling bliss. So they tried and tried to get the kirtan started. No, there's something wrong here. And it was found out that this brahmachari was hiding. And Lord Chaitanya says,